Welcome to English Launchpoint, your starting point to speaking English with confidence. If you have been learning English for a while, but still feel like you do not sound natural, you are not alone. The problem isn't your grammar. It's your word choice. In this video, you will learn how to instantly upgrade your English by making small but powerful changes. Starting with one simple habit, stopping the overuse of the word very. By the end of this video, you will know exactly how native speakers express themselves and how you can start sounding more fluent, more confident, and more natural today. Let's get started. If you want to sound more natural in English, you don't need more grammar rules. And you definitely don't need to memorize big vocabulary lists. Here's the truth most English learners never hear. You already know enough English. The problem is not what you know, it's how you use it. Most learners sound unnatural because they rely on basic, repetitive words and stiff textbook phrases. But native speakers don't speak like textbooks. They speak simply, but powerfully. Let's be honest. Most English learners sound unnatural for three main reasons. First, they translate directly from their native language. Second, they overuse basic words like very good or very tired. Third, they avoid contractions and natural speech patterns. Even when your grammar is correct, you still don't sound fluent. But this is easy to fix, because fluency is not about complexity, it's about natural expression. Let's start with one of the biggest mistakes in English, the word very. Most learners overuse it. Very tired, very big, very small, very good, very bad. But native speakers rarely use very in strong conversation. Instead, they use stronger single words. Very tired becomes exhausted. Very big becomes huge. Very small becomes tiny. Very good becomes excellent. Very bad becomes terrible. Let's go deeper into emotional expression. Native speakers don't just describe things, they express feelings. I am very hungry becomes I'm starving. I am very happy becomes I'm thrilled. I am very tired becomes I'm drained. Native English is emotional, not robotic. Instead of translating word for word, ask yourself how a native speaker would naturally express this feeling. Now let's fix something very important: contractions. Native speakers don't say, I'm going to the store. They say, I'm going to the store. They don't say, you are late. They say, you're late. They don't say, it is okay. They say, it's okay. Formal English is for writing. Contractions are for speaking. Without them, you sound like a beginner even if your grammar is perfect. Now let's go deeper into natural speech patterns. Native speakers don't think in perfect sentences. They think in phrases. I am very tired becomes I'm worn out or I'm exhausted. I am very angry becomes I'm furious or I'm not happy. I am very busy becomes I'm swamped or I've got a lot going on. Fluency means having options, not memorizing sentences. It's about expressing the same idea in different natural ways. Now let's fix your thinking process. Most learners translate from their native language into English. But native speakers don't translate. They think directly in English. Instead of thinking, how do I translate this? They think, what is the most natural way to say this? Stop translating. Start expressing. Fluency comes from simplicity, not complexity. Now let's make this practical. Here's a simple daily exercise. Every time you want to say very something, stop and upgrade it. Very cold becomes freezing. Very fast becomes rapid. Very good becomes excellent. Very bad becomes terrible. Do this daily for a few minutes. Repetition creates fluency, not just studying, but using the language actively. Now imagine this in real life. You say, I'm very tired. It's okay, but basic. Now you say, I'm exhausted today. Suddenly your English sounds more natural, more confident, and more native-like. Same meaning, different impact. Small changes create a big difference in how you sound. So remember this. If you want to sound more natural in English, don't focus only on grammar. Focus on word upgrades. Replace weak words with strong ones. Use contractions. Think like a native speaker. And practice every day, because fluency is not about perfection, it's about communication. Small changes make a big difference. Start using them today, and your English will sound more natural instantly. Now let's take this even further into real conversation situations, because knowing words is not enough. You need to use them naturally in real time. Imagine someone asks you, "How are you today?" A beginner might say, "I am very good." But a more natural speaker says, "I'm great," "I'm doing well," or "I'm good, thanks." Small change, big difference. This is what fluency actually looks like. Not complicated grammar, but natural responses that flow easily in real conversations. Let's practice instant responses. How native speakers reply without thinking too much. Instead of "I don't know," natives often say "I'm not sure" or "no idea." Instead of "it is very interesting," they say "that's interesting" or "interesting." Instead of "I understand," they say "got it" or "I see." Short, fast, natural. Now let's talk about everyday casual English. This is where most learners struggle the most. Instead of "I am going to sleep now," natives say "I'm heading to bed." Instead of "I will come later," they say "I'll be there later" or "I'll swing by." Instead of "I am leaving now," they say "I'm out" or "I'm heading out." This is real spoken English. Now let's focus on confidence in your English, because fluency is not just words, it's how you sound when you speak. Instead of saying "I think maybe it is good," a confident speaker says "I think it's good." Instead of "I am not sure if I can," they say "I'm not sure I can." Confidence comes from removing unnecessary words and speaking clearly and directly. Let's train your brain to think faster in English. This is what separates beginners from fluent speakers. When someone speaks to you, don't translate in your head. Respond immediately with simple English. For example, if someone says, "Are you busy?" you don't pause and translate, you just say "yes, I am" or "a little." The goal is speed, not perfection. Speed creates fluency. Now let's upgrade real-life expressions you hear every day. Instead of "I am very tired," natives say I'm beat or I'm exhausted. Instead of I'm very hungry, they say I'm starving or I could eat. Instead of I'm very cold, they say I'm freezing. These are natural everyday expressions. Now let's compare textbook English with natural English. This is where everything becomes clear. Textbook English, I am very happy to meet you. Natural English, nice to meet you. Textbook English, I am very sorry for the inconvenience. Natural English, sorry about that. Native speakers prefer short, clear, and natural expressions over long formal sentences. To sound natural, you also need to listen differently. Don't just listen for meaning, listen for patterns. Pay attention to how native speakers shorten sentences and drop unnecessary words. For example, they don't say, I am going to the store. They say, going to the store or gonna the store. Your ear needs to train before your mouth can improve. Now let's fix common mistakes that instantly make English sound unnatural. Using too many formal words like obtain instead of get. Or saying I am having a meal instead of I'm eating. Or over-explaining simple ideas instead of using natural short expressions. At this level, fluency is no longer about learning new words, it's about refining how you already speak. Every sentence becomes shorter, clearer, and more natural. You stop translating and start thinking directly in English. You stop saying very good and start saying great, awesome, or excellent. And when you reach this point, your English doesn't just sound correct, it sounds natural, smooth, and native-like. So here's the truth. Sounding natural in English is not about using difficult words or perfect grammar. It's about choosing better words, using simple expressions, and speaking the way native speakers actually speak every day. If you focus on small improvements like replacing very, using contractions, and speaking with confidence, your English will transform faster than you think. If you're serious about improving your English, don't just watch this video and forget it. Take action right now. Go back, replay it, and start using these upgrades in your daily conversations immediately. That's how real fluency is built. And if you want to keep improving every single day with simple, powerful English tips like this, make sure you hit the like button, share this video with someone learning English, and subscribe to the channel right now. Also, drop a comment below and tell me which word are you going to stop using very with today. Because the more you practice the right way, the faster you'll start sounding like a native speaker. Now, if this has helped you improve your English, make sure you subscribe right now and join English Launchpoint so you don't miss the next lesson. Commit to start practicing now. Don't wait. Start now. I'll see you in the next video.